Alright guys, check it out. About 3 year plus, almost 4 years about my Glock 43. And I really dig it. I carry this gun all the time, right? Really all the time. It's like really nice on this side. You guys seen it. And it's really messed up in this side. I posted videos about that. You guys seen it. But the Glock 43 is such a cool gun. You know, it's just, I mean, I know the whole argument over the 6 rounds. You know, maybe I make those comments as well. But for concealed carry, it just conceals so well, and I like it so much. And a lot of you guys always ask me, well, what happened to the Glock 42 and things like that? I love the Glock 42 for carry, but you know who else loved the Glock 42 for carry? My wife, and she has it. So again, the Glock 43 is such a great gun, but when I got it, this is like, we're going back almost 4 years ago, there was no size for it. And the fact that there was no size, it kind of led me a little bit to like, all right, what can I do? And one of the guys here in the community, somebody said, well, you could put Glock 42 size. I think it was practically Nick from Practically Tactical. One day I got to learn how to pronounce that. I think he told me that Glock 42 size will fit on the gun, and I went and bought him, and I put Glock 42 size, and I have it for the last, again, the whole time almost. And I wanted to do a quick update here, so I guess this will be an update to a set of size that are designed for a Glock 42, Glock 43. I put some links down below for you guys to check it out if you guys want to buy it. So far, I dig it. Now, arguments over the Glock. Really, a lot of arguments over the Glock because some people like the plastic size, some people don't. I'm in the opinion that you need to change the size. And you know what? Every generation that comes out, I'm thinking, well, maybe Glock is just going to put a standard metal size, 3 dots, you know, make everybody happy, and that's it. And that is now the reality. Apparently, they're refusing to do that. But if you see like the Smith & Wesson MMPs and stuff like that, they have metal size. And to me, the plastic size are something that got to be changed. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, no, you don't, blah, blah, I love it. Okay, man, you know, I like blue, you may like red, you may like green. I mean, there's a difference of opinions on that. I welcome your opinion here as well, and I appreciate it, but I think that it has to be changed. Now, the size here are doing fantastic. Again, the Glock 42 size on a Glock 43, they are metal in construction, and they have the 3-dot size. It has been, like I said, almost 4 years. So what I want to do is that I want to jump in the dark and just kind of show you how they look so many years later to kind of give you like a long-term review. So here's a quick look how they look in the dark. So again, you see the 3 dots right there. So kind of hard to get this in camera, but it should kind of give you an idea. Front side post right there, going back to the 3 dots right there. So again, 4 years later, they still look good. So there you have kind of like a look how it looks in the dark, guys. Now, do I like them? Do I think they're good to go so many years later? The answer is no. I don't like them no more. And the reason why I don't like them no more is because I have been going away from the 3-dot to the plain dot in the front and the rear being blacked out. Now, I'm going to play some footage here or some B-rolls from the Glock 42 size. Those are the Trijicon HD size, and I do recommend those more because, again, you know, having that rear backed out or you know, blacked out, and then the orange in the front or green, whatever color, I think there's a couple of colors that they offer, it just make you concentrate so much better. Like, you bring that pistol up, your eyes automatically goes into that front side post, and bam, you could get some rounds on target. Now, in my opinion, size like that are good to go, but they may be some, I guess, vulnerabilities in a way, or some things are not really that good at a long distance. You may lose some of the accuracy, but guns like this is not designed to shoot at a long distance. Guns like this are designed to shoot at a good, you know, a decent self-defense distance, which is typically going to be pretty close. So now with a 3-dot, it's kind of interesting because with a 3-dot, you have 3 dots that you kind of have to align. With 1 dot, you take away this 2, and it's just this and the thread. So again, you know, instead of aligning everything and the thread, again, you know, you just have that front dot and the thread. at a closer range, I think that it's just fantastic and it's going to work a lot better. It's just less thing to do. You bring it up, you see that front sight, boom, shoot, get sun, it's going to work. So I do recommend the Trijicon HD size, AmeriGlo Pro-IDOT. I had them in the Glock 17. You guys are going to see some B-roll on that too. Lord, I love those size. They were really fantastic. And that was a little bit of a difference. Instead of having 3 dots, so 3 dots, now we're talking about 2 dots. And that was a little bit different. Again, it takes some time for you to get used to it. You got to go to the range. You got to do some training. You got to put rounds down range. You got to understand your firearm. You got to understand the size that you have. So it does take some time for you to get used to it. But once you get used to it, they are really nice. And like I said, the front orange and the rear blacked out, they are a self-defense size that work really well. So I do like those better, but nevertheless, this lights, I mean, you see in the B-roll, you see in some of the footage, they're doing fantastic. I mean, they work just great. I mean, still you could see the nine sights in the inside or the Tritium. You could see all that stuff, and they're still doing fantastic. I think the sights are gonna last for a long time. I want to say they give about a 12-year warranty on the sights. So again, it's supposed to last about 12 years at a bare minimum, I guess. But again, to me, they just look really nice. The rear is kind of like a square, so it's not really like U-notch that you're seeing in all the sides. Me really square versus U-notch, I think it's called. I don't care, guys. Really, I don't care. What I care is that I can see my size. So again, the sites are doing fantastic. Almost 4 years later, they are doing great. Very, very good. But I just kind of like walked away from the fact that I like him or not, just because there's other options in the markets that, in my opinion, are just fantastic. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, gotta send control.